Today we're going to talk about how to do a SWOT analysis. Assuming you have established business goals and objectives, the next step is to define specific strategies or plans to achieve your targets. It helps to analyze your business or product using an assessment model known as SWOT. This type of analysis describes the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats within your business on 3 levels: your organization, the marketplace, and your competition. The goal of a SWOT analysis is to gain an overhead view of your business as a whole in order to design strategies for improvement. A SWOT analysis can also be done for each product or product group that your organization markets. So in this demonstration, we will perform a SWOT analysis for a product, an arc fault circuit interrupter. This common part can be easily overlooked on many orders. One more thing I want to point out is that I'm going to draw a line here. Strengths and weaknesses tend to be more internal, while opportunities and threats are external. So what we're going to do here is we're going to identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for each of the 3 levels: your organization, the marketplace, and the competition. Starting with strength and my organization right here. Your strengths in your organization may look like this. A contractor SPAs are already in place for panels where they'll be used. Plus, it's an easy add-on to existing business. Strength in the marketplace, you may write something like this: proper code is helping drive the market need. And it also may be a good way for the contractor to differentiate themselves. And over here, the strength in competition may look similar to this. They may have a good relationship with the customer, the competition may have a quality product, and they may be aware of pricing. They could also have a national presence, and they may have a good marketing program. So you can see how this is turning out. Let's do another one. Let's do weaknesses, such as weaknesses in my organization right over here. What are some of the weaknesses? Well, it might be that the code isn't always enforced, or the inventory may be limited. What about weaknesses in the marketplace right here? It may be that awareness might be low. It may be perceived as a large add-on. They may not want to use it until the code is enforced. Weaknesses in the competition? Well, the competition may not be promoting it properly. They may have a tendency to sell counterfeit items, or maybe they have a lower level of knowledge, or they may use prices as a selling strategy. As we do this, you're probably getting a good idea of what we're trying to do here. It helps show the different values of each category. So as we mentioned before, the strengths and weaknesses are usually an internal analysis. Now let's look at opportunities and threats, which are more of an external analysis. Starting with opportunities in my organization right here, what are some of the opportunities? Well, it's a new product. You can be the first to the market. You can drive a bigger sell. You can show value, like promoting safety and protection. What about opportunities in the marketplace over here? You might write something like this, that it will be adopted soon, and cells will be mandated by code. It could be the first to educate and be seen as a market leader. What about opportunities for the competition right here? Your competition may be the first to the market. They may remove the price as a deciding factor, and they may establish inventory commitments to reduce pressure. What kind of threats do we have? Threats to the organization might be knowledge level of the sales team, or the lack of commitment to inventory, or they may have price realization. Threats to the marketplace right here. Well, a threat may be a gray market or counterfeit products. There may be no adoption or no enforcement codes. And threats with the competition? Well, they may have lower prices driven, or they may have better customer relationships. and possibly a national presence. So by studying the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for each of the 3 areas, you may have some additional answers based upon your business and geographical location. While this is only an example, it shows the value of understanding the current business climate, and it allows you to create a strategy to deliver to your customers. So that's it. This was an illustration on how to use the SWOT analysis model to determine the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats on a product that you usually sell in your business.